Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. You don't know how pleased I am to see you here tonight. I'll tell you why. Because you won't believe this. It seems ridiculous, really. But I actually lost my way getting here tonight. Yes, isn't it ridiculous? Lost my way, yes. The point is, you see... No, don't. Oh, don't mock poor Francis. No, the thing was, you see... What? What are you laughing at? Don't be wicked. No. The thing is, you see, I've got no sense of direction, a shocking sense of direction. Will you ask Rosie, the barmaid, at the Red Lion? Because, no. Oh, no. No, honestly, I've caught her by surprise more than once, I tell you. No, many's the time I've reached across the counter, you see, to get a handful of my usual... to get the hands on and of course I grabbed her gherkins. No, you see, no. But this lack of direction, it's a family failing, because I had a cousin once who turned the wrong way, and yes, we don't talk about him. But to continue with this little saga, so sorry, excuse me, let's face it, saga, as most people say, is a soggy, uninteresting mess. So, anyway, shut your faces. And continue with this saga, all right then, I'll give in. And I want to tell you about a secret brush I had with the law. Now, it started when I bought a used car. Now, if you'd seen the stockings at the back, you'd know what it was used for. Precisely. Now, you can imagine me, you see, in a used car with my sense of direction. Yeah, because I didn't know, see, so I thought, no, well, I had to get there, didn't I? So I pulled up outside this police station, and I went in to inquire the way from the policeman in the police station, you see. I went to get my destination sorted out so I could get there on time for the destination as required. You see? Don't you? Oh, well, you puzzle it out. Shop. I'm sorry.
Oh, you give me such a fright.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I want to get...
That bell, it causes me such consternation.
I must say, I've never heard it playing on a bell before, have you? Now, look, I want...
My nerves, they're shattered.
Are they? Yes.
Well, I'm just not suited to this police work.
Aren't you?
No.
Oh.
I mean, look at that for a start.
Look at that now. What is this? To whom it mo constrain. Oh, that's pretty close, let's face it.
No, it's a mess.
Is it? Now, look.
I'm so depressed. What it is, you see, they're putting me back on nights.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I don't like it at night.
No. I'm surprised you've tried it at all. Now,
You don't understand. They leave me in here all alone.
Do they?
Yes.
Can't say I blame them, can you? Now,
I mean, people dialing 999 all the time. I can't keep up. Can't you?
come back, Barlow. All is forgiven. No. Now, listen, Sexton Blake, listen to me.
What is it?
I want some information. Now, look, you see. I have a very important appointment, you see, in Bristol Street. Bristol Street, yeah.
Bristol
Yes, I'll tell you why. I'm going to get there because, you see, I'm an actor.
Oh!
Do you mind? I'll do the ooh bit. And the R's, you just lower your R's if you're going to do them at all, understand? Now, I want to get to Bristol Street. I'll tell you why. I've got an appointment, you see, for an audition. I'm having an audition, see, for a big part. Now, big parts are very important to an actor, you see.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Because... Will you shut your faces, please? I'm trying to explain a scene about the big parts. If you get bigger parts, you often get more money. That's the point. Now, I want to get to Bristol Street.
Bristol.
Bristol. Yeah, Bristol, you know, where there's...
Bristol.
That's where the two dirty grey roundabouts are. Bristol, you know. It's a congested area, you know. Where they have the big hold-ups. Bristol.
Oh, and the bollards down by the bottom.
Bollards, no. Yes, you're thinking of the Balls Pond Road. No. Listen. I'll go out and come in again. See if it goes better this time. Oh, here we go. Right. And again. Right. Shop. Now, where were we?
Balls Pond Road.
No, we were not. We were in Bristol Street. I'm trying to get to Bristol.
Oh, God, another bell. Hold on. Don't panic.
No, I won't. I'll try not to.
Hold on.
God,
Oh, everything's under control.
Yes, all right.
Just find the... Oh,
That's it.
hello. Yeah, hello.
Well, the honest citizens of Britain will sleep sound in their beds tonight. And as for the hardened criminals, God knows what they'll be up to. Never mind.
Oh, Inspector. Oh, sorry. Yeah, hold on a minute. Important police business.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
All right, shan't keep you long. Chat among yourselves a minute, will you?
Oh, yes, right away, sir. Right, yes. 2 ham, 1 cheese and tomato. Yes. And an egg. Egg? How do you want it? I should have said, where does he want it? Yeah, sorry, sir. There's been... Yes, sorry, there's been a bit of a scramble here today.
Oh.
Scramble!
It's witty beyond belief.
Oh, yes, I'm full of yolks.
That's right. Make the most of your farewell performance.
Here, do you think new faces might
Get
be-
on with it. I want to get to Bristol Street.
Yes, sir. Right away, coming up, sir. Here,
What?
I've just had an idea.
Oh, God, where's he going now? What do you want?
I wonder if you mind doing me a favour.
After all this messing about, I should say so.
Look, I'm asking you personally.
Oh, yes, I see.
Look, if you don't do it, I've got to go and pick up somebody in the street.
Oh, God. Don't say they've got them in the police force now. What are we coming to?
Look, this is very important.
What?
You see, we've got a big lineup, an identification parade.
Identification
Yeah, and
parade?
we're 1 man short. I wonder if you mind standing in for us.
Well, you see, I'm very short of time here. See, I've got this big part to consider, and I have a certain sense of civic pride, and I think one has to rise to the occasion of being splendiferous in a subject where a certain necessity for the British bonhomie and dignity is concerned. Now, there's one last question.
What's that?
The bubble. How much does it pay?
Oh, it doesn't pay.
It doesn't pay.
No, it's honorary.
Is it? In that case, I'm offerary.
No, come on. Do us a favour.
Oh, well, look, you don't understand. You see, I've got a very big part hanging in the balance.
Must be a worry.
It is a worry.
Look, I'll tell you what, if you stand in for us,
Yes.
I'll get WPC Taylor
Oh.
to go with you in the car afterwards and personally conduct you to Bristol Street. How's that?
Yes.
I'm not sure if I know the way.
Oh, by the time we get to Bristol Street, you will know the way. Well, you see, when you have a big part and it's money's intelligent, you just can't go in and out. The money's worth.
Right, gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? The reason we have asked you to attend this lineup is that we require witness identification in the case of an attack on an elderly woman.
What? Attack?
Yes, an attack on an elderly... The actual charge is assault with a deadly weapon.
Well, that lets me out.
I do not see that this occasion is a cause for flippancy.
I'm sorry.
However, we are grateful to you for standing in. Normally, we like to examine the participants in our lineup. Tell me, have you, in fact, actually been vetted?
Well, the next best thing, I've had my tonsils out.
As the suspect was wearing a raincoat, I'd like you all to put on the coats being issued now by WPC Taylor.
Oh, I see.
Would you like to try it on, sir?
I intend to as soon as we get into the car, don't worry. They're all mine. Good gracious. Who had this coat before me? Cyril Smith? Look at it.
It's just allowing room for a little movement.
I should say, so you could get the whole women's lib movement in here. It's not a bad idea.
Gentlemen, would you now form a line, please?
Anyone?
Form a line, yes, please. Shoulder to shoulder. Nice straight line. Right, you are. Thank you.
All right?
Yes, thank you. Now, gentlemen, There is one other aspect of this case I should mention to you. Just prior to the assault in the park, the suspect, perhaps it's best explained by asking you all to participate in a simple maneuver.
Maneuver?
Very simple maneuver. On the count of 3, I would like you all to open and close your raincoats. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, flash! 1, 2, 3, flash! 1, 2, 3, flash!
Felt so stupid all my life. I feel like a lift dog.
You, sir, do not seem to appreciate the gravity of this situation.
I do. Let's say this is all so stupid. It's quite obvious who the guilty party is. Look at him there, ferret face. Him there. Look at him. With his shifty eyes and his jowls slavering like a fiend there. It's quite obvious it's him. Guilt written all over him.
That is the prison chaplain.
Well, I suppose you have to take what you can get these days.
Now, gentlemen, shortly I shall have the suspect brought in and placed into the lineup. Then I shall bring in the witness. Bring him in, please.
Move up there, please.
Is this him? This 1, 2, 3 flashman, is it? Well.
I'd advise you not to fraternise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got a long record.
Is he?
Every time there's an offence like this, the cops come and pick me up.
Ah, well, that's the worst of having a long one. You heard him say long record, did you not? Don't come and show us up, please.
Right, Mrs. Beachum. Now, if you'd care to look along this line and then indicate the guilty party.
She'll pick me, I know she will. I'm innocent! I didn't do it! It wasn't me! It wasn't me! I didn't do it, please!
Remember, you're British. You're British. Show some stamina, some valour. Be a warrior. Come on.
It's him! It's him, you dirty beast!
I'm innocent. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I promise you. Oh, Mrs., please. Oh, yeah, Mrs.
I'm gonna have you. Your feet won't touch the ground. You're gonna serve time for assaulting this poor, helpless woman.
Helpless?
Yes.
Lord. One for the road.
Yes, and me and my condition.
What? Pardon?
My condition.
What condition?
A little dickie.
Well, you're not the only one, are you?
Guess what? Actually, this could clear up a lot of these cases in this area. You know, there was 7 one night, 11 the next night, and 45 the next night.
45?
Why did you do it?
Yes, why?
Not why, no. How? I said,
Come on, Mrs. Beachum.
I like the way you stood up to those two.
Those two? Listen, only me and Frida Frisbee will know how frightened I was of her.
Frida Frisbee?
Yes.
Who's Frida Frisbee?
That's the girl who does my laundry.
Mr. Broom, you may present the case against the accused, Howard.
Thank you, ma'am. Never before in the history of this court has there appeared before it a person so depraved, corrupt, evil, and licentious.
Oh, Mrs. You aren't gonna sit there listening and talk about you like that, are you?
I won't talk to you again. Sit down and keep quiet.
My first witness will be the pathetic victim of this savage assault. I should like to call Mrs. Beachum the plaintiff.
I should like to call her more than the plaintiff, I tell you.
Mrs. Beachum, will you tell the court, in your own words, exactly what occurred on the night in question?
Well, I was walking through Green Tree Park at about 9:30 on my way home from evening class.
She was taking ugly lessons.
Well, it was a warm evening, see, so I bought this ice cream from this man. And just then, suddenly, this fella leapt out of the bushes, waving something in his hand.
What was it?
Vanilla.
No! Not about the ice cream, you silly woman.
Can you describe the man?
He was Italian.
That lets me out, because I'm not an Italian.
I mean the ice cream man.
What ice cream man? He can't live here in the bushes. Can you follow this? I'm damned if I can.
Mrs. Beachum, will you now please give the court full details of the actual assault, no matter how distressing those details may be?
Well, it was like this, you see. I think I better whisper.
God, distressing? Look at her. She's enjoying every minute of this, isn't she? Look at it. God, look at that. Oh, here! Oh, here! Oh, God, here! Look at the governor on the bench. Looks the first time she's showed any interest in the case. This is, oh, what's she going down there for? Perhaps she's having a... Oh, no, she was too quick. She couldn't have done it. Oh, look, she's making mountains out of molehills now, look. This is what sells Sunday papers. What is it? Oh, here. Oh, here! Here, it's just as well she is whispering. Well, there might be kids watching. After all, this is a family show.
And that, as far as I can remember, is exactly what happened.
That concludes the case for the prosecution.
You may stand down. Mr. Howard?
Yes.
You may present the case for the defense.
Yes. Now, first of all, my lord, I would like to... Oh, God! I hurt myself. I would like to call a surprise witness.
A surprise witness?
Yes, I want to call a witness who will testify that I am not the kind of man who would molest and maraud helpless, defenseless women. Call Miss Ruby Laverne. Now, Miss Laverne.
Hello, Whiteside.
Is nothing sacred?
I haven't seen you since I spoke to you on Monday
No,
night.
you're not... This is... Oh. What?
That sounds like collusion.
What?
What exactly did she say? Make sure you take everything down very carefully.
Yes, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Will you please proceed with your witness?
Yes, my lord. Now, Miss Laverne, would you say what kind of a man, what sort of character of a man you think I am in your own words?
He's a sex maniac.
Would you care to try somebody else's words?
Mr. Howard,
Yes.
what is the point of this witness?
The point of this witness, Miss Ladd, is very, very simple, you see. I want to prove that far from being in the park on that night, molesting and marauding helpless victims, I was in fact in my own flat, being marauded by and molested by Miss Laverne here.
Here, I like that.
Yeah, I know you did, that's for sure.
I didn't do anything to encourage your advances.
Oh, what about those flimsy, shimmering, see-through pajamas?
What about them?
Well, you had them off me in 5 minutes.
I'm only trying to help
Well, I'm
you.
sorry.
I only came here today to tell everyone you were with me that night.
We are asked to accept the word of this woman. Why, she has absolutely no proof that the accused was with her that night.
You must be joking.
Oh, listen, you're blowing up the case out of all proportions. It's ridiculous. I mean, I know I wanted a surprise witness, but this is a shock. It's ridiculous. My lord, I promise you I'm innocent. I didn't lay a hand on this girl, nor anything else come to that.
You may step down.
I hope I did the right thing.
If you had done the right thing, you wouldn't be in this condition.
Mr. Howard, do you have any further witnesses?
Yes, my lord. I wish to call the accused himself. The accused himself, Mr. Francis Howard.
Oh, very well.
Go. Go. Now, Mr. Howard, will you be so good? Shut your faces, you silence in court! Silence in court! Now, Mr. Howard, will you please tell us succinctly in your own words, briefly as possible, clearly, concisely, your name and address. My name is Francis Howard, and I live in 93 Farquharson Terrace. And to take the 93 bus and you get off the delicatessen shop, and you can now take messages, you see.
That is not necessary. We know your name and address. Now, will you please get on with it?
Yes, okay. Yes, excuse me. Now, Mr. Howerd, I understand before the examination you willingly submitted to a medical examination, did you not? Yes. Then, Mr. Howerd, will you please kindly tell the court what the doctor said? Yes. The doctor said cough.
Mr. Howerd, I don't think that's what counsel had in mind.
Oh.
Would you please tell us the doctor's final appraisal?
Yes. The doctor said, I have never seen such a big one in all my life.
That is totally irrelevant.
It is not irrelevant because a big toe means that you have gout. That's what a big toe means, gout, and I had gout. And that's why I could not have been in the park marauding this helpless woman on that night.
We accept the medical evidence.
Good.
Anything to get on with it.
Oh.
Thank you. Mr. Howerd,
Yes?
would you care to sum up?
Now, before we do the sums, I want to recall, if I may, a previous witness. Recall Mrs. Beachum.
Well, it's very unusual.
Yeah.
However, I will exercise my jurisprudence.
Good. It hasn't had a good stretch for a long time. All right now. Will you call Mrs. Beachum? Mrs. Where's she gone? She hasn't got the lure, is she? It's so silly. I mean, we haven't got... Oh, there you are. Now, are you Mrs. Evangeline Beachum? You are you not?
Yes.
Now, I want you to say, if after hearing the testimony of the gout of the accused's foot, and the testimony of Miss Laverne notwithstanding, and what she has got is certainly notwithstanding, do you still feel that I am the one who marauded you in the park, do you?
Oh, all right, I admit it.
Ah.
It wasn't you. You weren't even there.
Ah! Wasn't there? Then why did you say I was?
On account of all the assaults on my intelligence.
What?
Every time I've seen you on the television, and I saw my chance for revenge, and I took it.
Oh! Isn't this outrageous? I mean, if it was Huey Green, I could understand it, Huey. My lord! My laddess, this case is full of holes. There's been a breach of faith and a breach of decency. Can you sit there with your breeches full of holes?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Case dismissed.
Yeah.
Mr. Howerd,
Yes.
just approach the bench, will you?
Oh, yes. Perhaps she wants me to handle her briefs.
Would you care to take some coffee with me in my chamber?
Well, I'd rather have it in a cup.
Next case, please. Are the parties in court?
It concerns an assault on Miss Laverne by person or persons unknown.
No, it don't.
I beg your pardon?
He ain't unknown. He's here in this court.
Would you care to point him out?
Yes, it was him. Francis Makepeace Howerd.
Oh, this is a lie. This girl is lying. She's always lying.
I have a witness here who will testify to the debauched character of Mr. Howerd, my lodger.
Yes, my lord. I'll expose everything.
And he will. Shut your eyes, girl. Shut your eyes. Oh, you pop up everywhere. You're doing all this. You, yes, you. You're the guilty party, and I'm innocent. I'm innocent. He's guilty, and I'm innocent.
I cannot accept that. I find a prima facie case proved against Mr. Howerd.
Oh.
Sergeant, take him away and hold him in custody.
With pleasure, I will do. Now, then what are you going to do this time? Conduct your own defence or get a decent lawyer? The ball's in your court.
Yeah, well, that's what I was caught with last time, you see. What? No, you see, my own incompetence.
Ah, yes, well, we've got a nice, comfortable cell waiting for you.
Oh, dear. I'm going to be thrown among sinners and evildoers who think of nothing but lust and debauchery. Come to that, it won't be much different than being with you lot, will it, really?